There is this one television that is so entertaining. It is so inspiring and so educative. It is God's own television, TV station that changes sinners, TV station for the oppressed, TV station for the hopeless. Starcross TV, inspiring station. Watch Starcross TV, enlightening station. Watch Starcross TV, empowering station. God's own station, station uniting the world. There is this one television that is so entertaining. It is so inspiring and so educative. It is God's own television, TV station that changes sinners, TV station for the oppressed, TV station for the hopeless. Starcross TV, inspiring station. Watch Starcross TV, enlightening station. Watch Starcross TV, empowering station. God's own station, station uniting the world. There is this one television that is so entertaining. It is so inspiring and so educative. It is God's own television, TV station that changes sinners, TV station for the oppressed, TV station for the hopeless. Starcross TV, inspiring station. Watch Starcross TV, enlightening station. Watch Starcross TV, empowering station. God's own station, station uniting the world. There is this one television that is so entertaining. It is so inspiring and so educative. It is God's own television, TV station that changes sinners, TV station for the
and good morning to you, beloved. Yeah, we are live here and you're watching Starcross Television. On your screen is the Morning Star Breakfast show, where we bring to you beautiful and exciting gist, I like to call it gist, and even educative interactions. It's going to be a wonderful day today. Thank God it's Friday, but in a good way though. in a very good way. I'm not doing this alone. I'm here with some very, very beautiful presenters, very smart presenters. Because what they're going to be, in fact, this, let me not spill everything. This week is the week of the International Abbas, just for scholars. When you hear smart people, the top-notch people here in the kingdom. I'll start by introducing my co-presenters. Just directly opposite me is the most beautiful Sister Ruth Obu. Sister Ruth, how are you doing today?
I'm fine. Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
You're looking good.
Thank you.
I feel flattered, you know.
Wow.
Thank you so much for joining us. It is Friday, and you know how we do it. On this set, we keep everything 100%. And that's not without your help. So if you want us to, you know, vibe 100% on that level, hey, you know you have to come through for us, because today we have a very interesting topic, and this is open for everybody. Everybody. You tell somebody to tell somebody to tell somebody that this topic is for you all.
All right, that was Sister Ruth Obu. She's the most beautiful. Just beside her, don't worry. There's another most beautiful. There's another most beautiful in the house. Okay, just beside her is Brother David Eric. How are you doing today, sir?
I am okay. Good morning, Bro Oko. Good morning, Sister Ruth, and good morning, Sister
Good
Peace.
morning.
Yes, you know, it's always good to have the missing ribs. To always complete everything.
I was like, it's your choice of words.
And complement everything, you know. So it's good to have them around. Yeah, it's good to have them around.
Alright, that was David Eric. Thank you so much, Brother David. And just beside him is amazingly. I will not call her the most beautiful, because she's just very, very unique. Like, she's not competing with anyone. She's just up there. You don't say, you know, when you say most, that means you are bigger than some people. But when you say unique, like you are different from every other thing. You can't be compared. So.
Broku, stop complimenting me. I'm having a heartbreak. You know, when once Broku compliments you, know that there's something around the corner.
No. These are very smart and competent people. Like, you know, everybody should feel very relaxed, so that when the questions come, you'll be equal to the task.
You see what I said?
Thank you.
All right. Good morning to you, Brother Oku. Good morning to you, Sister Ruth. Good morning, Brother Eric. I must say you're looking so, you know, fabulous. Let me use that
Don't
word.
patronize me, because I will still be out for you.
And to our wonderful audience out there, good morning to you. I believe that you're looking fabulous this morning, and of course you're ready for us, because we're going to enter you woto.
I forgot to add that I call him here. He has flattered everybody. So me, I personally call him Father Bernard.
No, American Father Bernard.
We all know, if you've been on social media, you know what it is when you call somebody Father Bernard. Hey.
You know, Father Bernard is always giving some vibes somehow. You see that you're falling down, or you're sitting wrongly, or you're putting your inside fire. So which one are you?
You see why having women most times is very good, but sometimes I don't want to use that word. Let me not say anything.
Okay.
All right, thank you,
people.
people.
AKA Father Bernard. Good morning.
Well, I don't know, when you say Father Bernard, do you mean that I fall down a lot, or you mean that I make people fall down?
You cause people to do some. You cause people to do a lot of things, you know.
Yeah, that sounds good. Sounds good. I'll take that. Thank you, people. We are live on YouTube. We're live on Facebook. We're live on your TV screen as we speak. So if you want to communicate with us, if you want to jump on the gist, just pick up your phone, call us. You can go to your YouTube, drop a comment for us, Starcross TV International. You can also go to your Facebook, Sam Ando, drop a comment for us, and we will pick up from there. It's going to be a very intriguing discussion today. So I will just jump straight into the business of the day. I will allow Sister Ruth to introduce the topic of today.
And I'm passing it to Brother Eric.
And Brother Eric will now pass it.
No problem. Before,
sorry. I actually want Brother Eric to be the first to jump on the topic.
I have passed it to him.
No, let me.
There's no problem. Before we dwell into today's topic, I'd like us to look at what we've achieved so far. You know, this is the 44th anniversary celebration of the Abbas Week. So let's just peruse a little and see what
Are you part
we
of
have done.
the people that will be coming on today? Are you part
No,
of the resource
definitely.
person?
We are all Abba sites, so
Yeah.
definitely.
We will be having resource persons. When
Yes.
we are all Abba. In fact, even
Yes.
older people are Abba.
Sure.
Yes, definitely.
I like to say that we all are scholars.
Yeah,
So
right.
we all are Abbasites.
Abbasites.
You have been to nursery school, you have been
Sure.
to secondary,
Yeah.
tertiary, so you are an Abbasite.
Even if
So-
you're
so
not
wait,
Even
wait,
if
so
you
wait.
are not, okay.
Okay, if
Yeah.
I've never been to school.
yeah.
You are.
You also
As
know
long
about
as
because
you are
of the
you.
father's teaching, you
Mhm,
understand?
Yeah. And that's what pretense over every
Definitely.
other knowledge.
There is
Right.
always every aspect of teaching in the
Yeah.
kingdom. So definitely we're all Abba side.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so definitely or technically.
Drop your attack.
No, I'll go ahead.
Okay. So far, it has been wonderful throughout this week. The week has been amazing. Yes. There was something I noticed, and I went home and I pondered that. The first day of the flag off, we had showers. Yes, and it was really heavy.
Yeah, it
but
started at about I think 2
yeah,
a.m.
down to the morning, early
Yeah,
hours of the morning.
until 7 or 8.
Yes.
In fact, it lasted till 10, if I'm not
Yes.
mistaken.
Yes.
It was just so heavy, and people still came out despite the heat.
Yes, that's what makes us different. As Abbasite, yes, bro, don't start.
No, go ahead.
As Abbasite, we are always ready, no matter the weather, no
Yeah.
matter anything, because of the mission the Father has given to us.
Yeah.
He says, "My children, go in and do my work, spread the gospel far and wide." Understand? So we take delight, no matter the weather, no matter the condition.
We are always
come
ready.
out and serve the Father. And for me, I felt the rain was a significance of blessing.
Of course.
And maybe the Father okaying the event for us positively. Yeah. So in everything that we do, we have to give thanks to the Father.
But I don't think I saw you there.
Okay,
As an Abbasite, we are.
No,
we
I
are-
just have so
we
many
are-
questions.
He
we
was
are
in
pillars.
another
We are
station.
Pillars in the temple of God. Yes.
So,
No, do you mean that
Yeah.
if there was no rain, there would have been no sign that the Father?
No, that's what I'm trying to say. That in everything we give
There
thanks to
yes,
our Father.
yes.
We are attacking
Yes.
your very
no,
your gender.
No, it's not an attack. He's
No,
trying
it's not an
to
attack,
trying
it's
to
just
make
like
them understand.
Clarification.
Despite
So
the
that some
fact
people
that
that will not have rain on their
you
flag
know,
will not cry.
I would like to say that we all ask the Father for a
Yeah.
different thing,
Yeah.
and of course, just like during the women's when they had that commissioning,
Yeah.
you noticed that there was no sign of rain,
Yes.
although it rained in other parts, and it
Yes.
was something that really intrigued everyone because
Yeah.
so according to the president, the international president, she was like, I asked the Father to make today be a rain-free day,
Yeah.
and so far Father did it. So for the Abbas, Abbas
Yeah.
are Father needs to purify us.
Aw.
Needs to wash us about
Oh.
everything and make us ready, because I can remember in his
Yeah.
address he said that he has fortified all the Abbasites
Yes.
with the divine wisdom to carry the work to a
Yeah.
greater height. So I believe that it was also a part of blessing.
Okay, bro. I hope with these few points of height.
Okay.
See, I'm
Go ahead, I
able
was
to-
just asking for clarification.
Okay, no problem. So on
It's
Monday,
really out for you,
No, I'm not out for anyone. He knows. Like,
no, he's not out. We understand ourselves.
Understand these
So
things.
Don't
my
be too
problem is that
comfortable.
my problem is that I don't want us, as we go further, the women start taking sides.
Yeah.
So let's see if we can get a man and a woman.
You sure? You sure? Because I think the topic of today is gonna be a bombshell, and so
Yeah.
everyone to himself.
So there'll be no alignment.
They might
So
not
for
be.
now, you don't need any ally for now.
For
yeah?
now, I really don't know who
I
will
hope you don't
align
beg for
with
it.
me.
Okay, there's no problem.
I'm just
We
being
know how
optimistic.
things will go, because the men are always known for providing shelter.
I know, bro.
So definitely don't come running for shelter.
Bro, will defend me.
Okay, no problem. Okay,
All
let's
right.
look at what has happened so far. So officially on Monday was the flag of the 19th of June 2023, was the flag of whereby Abbaside came in and we observed one or two things to officially flag off the week, and it was wonderful. So on Tuesday we also had morning devotion and evangelical outreach visitation within the world headquarters and national level. So I believe very well, definitely, if you're on the international platform, Abbasite must have been able to see pictures coming in all over the world. Also, Wednesday, we had morning devotion at the BCS World Headquarters, corporate evangelism visitations to government functionaries and academic dons at the world headquarters, states and nations. This is one particular place, you know, Abasites are very good at meeting people who we feel that they are not accessible. Yes, the Father has given Abasite that confidence, that charisma. They have words to speak to people that you believe that you cannot have access to. So this is one thing.
Nigerian students.
Great! Sharp. Okay. Let's proceed.
Bronco, are you left out?
No. He's not
Okay,
left
he
out.
wasn't ready. He
was not ready.
Yeah.
Next time you call the count, you understand? When you want to conduct us.
I will start by saying, I want to say.
Say.
I want to vibrate.
Vibrate.
I want to ginger.
Ginger.
Greatest Nigerian students.
Great.
He did not say it.
He's waiting for us for the last time. Okay, let's proceed. So on still on that Wednesday we had Interfaith Symposium at AKS Polytechnic. Yes, it was wonderful. And Special Watch and Pray BCS World Headquarters and Ikodekpene Cathedral. So on Thursday we had a morning devotion at BCS World Headquarters. We had commencement of Thursday fasting, yes, which almost all the children of God partook. Yes, we also had corporate evangelism again and visitations to government functionaries and academic dons, continuation at both the foreign nations and also the nations here in Nigeria. Yes, we also had a seminar on graduates and counseling with Bromco senior students, yes, at the Brotherhood Model College. Yes, we also had arrival of states and nations delegates. Yes, we witnessed yesterday states arriving despite the situation in the economy. That's why I say Father has to bless his children. Because they always try to listen to the Father at every particular point in time. Lagos currently is in Calabar.
Wow, I'm so excited to see them yesterday.
Imagine, not like they send reps. Understand? They came. This one they came. So Father will continue to bless them. And to all the states who are still on their way coming, the Father will bring you down here successfully for your arrival.
Amen. I really want to use this opportunity, you know, to commend the Abbas River State following this 44th anniversary, because I was able to, you know, have a little information over their humanitarian visits according to charity service to the public schools where they had to go, you know, disseminate books, you know, just to encourage the younger ones who are in this you know, the academia. So I think I must say Father will bless all those who took out time to do that. So
all right, so after the arrival of states and nations delegates, we also had breaking of the fast. You know, when you're on fasting, you have to break. So officially, we had an open kitchen. I think I witnessed that. Yes, there was an open kitchen for all. Yes, we also had Abbas International Executive Retreat for states and nations presidents. Yes. All right, today is Friday. Morning devotion took place at the Great Hall. So we'll be having lots and lots of activities today. One of the activities today is activity I would love to see Sister Ruth, because I know definitely Sister P. Smith would be nowhere to be found.
Wow.
We have a novel to football match
so
coming up between Abbas Cross River State sisters and Abbas Kaduna sisters.
I think it's been changed.
Okay.
It's now Lagos State.
Lagos State.
And I cannot be intimidated.
Nobody.
Don't break somebody's
I
leg.
am confident about my sisters. If they like, they should merge the whole 35 states
36.
against Cross River State. No, definitely. I know what they can. I have watched them.
Don't worry, I'll be there to clap.
You want to come and clap?
I'll check everybody. I'll check Sister Ruth.
So what happens to you putting on your
I don't have
kits?
legs. I don't have legs, please. Lagos State for that matter. No,
I don't understand.
No way.
We have our first caller.
Okay. Hello. He's gone.
Okay, do well to call us
Please
back.
do well to call us back and join the conversation. Yes, I wish that person is calling from Lagos State, because definitely you should start cheering his or her team. Definitely, I know the sisters I have.
Brother David, you know, I believe
I am
you.
very sure of the sisters.
With
I'm telling you. Okay.
I know. I've never doubted you
Yes.
when you make a side or choose a side, because I know that you are always confident, and of course it comes to pass.
Yes.
But today,
Wait. Don't tell me that you are against us.
I'm not. But
Are
I'm
you
just.
seeing this?
I'm just trying to.
Are you seeing this?
We'll fling her out.
I know. I saw how Sister Ruth was
Okay.
able to function, you know,
Okay.
during the Divine Vanguard's football, and I must say she really played
All
well.
right. So,
But now talking about Lagos State,
I don't understand.
I really want her to prove me wrong. Honestly,
okay.
I do.
Abasites cannot be easily intimidated.
I'm talking about you.
I don't want to say what is in my mind, because if I say that, you might not come in. If we have our way to have a gate in Cross River State, we'll send you out.
I'm not Abasai Cross River State.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. The caller is back. Hello, good morning. Where are you calling us from and what's your name?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's Lewin from Cross River.
Okay.
Good morning, star. Good morning, beautiful presenters.
Thank you.
And everybody in the studio. The peace of the Father be with you.
And also with you. Amen.
Okay, I'm calling to wish the youth fellowship a successful.
It's the Abasite.
Thank the Father for how the week has been going. It has been very, very beautiful, you know. So, pray that the Father should make this week a success and grant everybody coming from different locations journey mercies.
Okay.
It's for now and evermore.
Amen.
Thank you for calling. You didn't mention your name.
Bye. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
All right. Bye bye. Thank you.
Have a blissful weekend.
And you too.
You too.
He said the youth, and I think all Abasites are youth as well.
Yeah, we're also youth, but for clarity's sake, this is the Abbas week. Yes, so if you call it in, note that this is the Abbas week. The same persons are still going to be in the youth fellowship. Yeah, so that's what the Father has
It's not far from the truth.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not.
It's not.
Yeah.
All right. So as I was saying, I know I have star players in Cross River State. Yes, star players. Star
I need
players.
to play this time around.
God forbid. When you are against us, no, that will not happen. They might even pay her, and you see us supposed to win the game, and she turns back and scores us. My sister, just remain there at the field. Do not come home.
Okay. That means I have to remove my mind anything that has to do with football.
No. Just watch us from afar. Go online and watch us. Go online and watch us.
No problem.
So you will not come and distract my sister.
Don't worry, I'll prove you wrong.
Okay, so let's proceed. We have Abbas International for the Brothers versus International Youth Fellowship. But from the sport coordinator, I think they will be changing this because State has indicated interest that they want to participate. So we'll be having states from within Abbas confirming playing this game. So it will be confirmed via today. So let's see how it goes. From 12 noon, we have academic possession by faculties. Wow. This is one great aspect I would love to see. Yes. Yesterday, we saw the arrival of the gowns. Yes, you know the gowns we normally use for matric and convocation. Okay. Yes, they've brought them to the world headquarters. It will be shared to various states. Yes, okay. And they will process. We're not processing as states. We're going to process as faculties.
Wow.
Yeah. So if I'm from Cross River State, I am an engineer. So I have to move alongside with somebody that's from River State. That is also an engineer. Yes. So we're going to move like that, faculty by faculty.
That would lead to a huge number. Yeah, it's amazing.
I was so excited when I heard of this, and let me also blow your mind that we've already started disseminating the gowns. Like yesterday, Lagos State went with theirs. They actually arrived on time, so they went submitted their names, and they got theirs. Okay. It is really going to be. It is not your regular anniversary or anniversary.
She's saying it's not your regular.
But definitely.
It's so exceptional. And we have other things we are going to be unveiling as well.
Like an international escort.
Yeah, that's what I was about saying. Okay.
I see it's very close to your heart.
She's well informed.
I love Abbas. We are all informed, right?
Yeah, definitely, and we can never be deformed.
Exactly.
Okay, brother.
Okay, so I will be joining the Faculty of Physical Science to process today. Yes, for those of you that do not have faculties yet, just picture yourself. What do you want to become in the future? Then you get the gown and join that particular faculty. It is settled, so don't feel discouraged. Yes, so let's proceed. After the procession, yes, we will be having a special thank you father visit and unveiling of the 4th edition of Abbas International Bulletin. Yes, and also will feature indoor games immediately after that, quiz and debate. This is a special moment. Over the years, we've always had this. Every time we have the thank you father visit with our father, it is very, very, very rare. I see that in other fellowships. The father normally creates time for we, his children, to always make sure that he comes out and attend to us even before the grand finale. So imagine us seeing the Father coming to bless us before the grand finale. That means we are blessed double.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay, tomorrow being Saturday, Global Morning Devotion. Yeah. Solemn procession again by states and nations. This time around, it will be done on Sultan. The one for today will be done on Ovenkode. And you're right? Yes, Ovenkode.
Okay.
Yes.
Two
And
processions.
yeah, that's why she said it's not the regular anniversary. It's not the regular anniversary. This is a packaged anniversary.
You know, in time past, the dons, the professors,
Yeah.
the doctors used to be the ones to wear the
To
crown.
wear.
And now we've been so blessed to
Yeah.
also wear it alongside with them.
Yeah.
So that's why I said it's not.
So are you
But
trying to
that's
say
really
that? Are you trying to
okay.
say that women's fellowship anniversary was a regular anniversary?
Can you drop your attack?
Oh, I am shaking.
I'm not even going there. I don't know what to say.
I am.
I don't know what to say, bro.
No, but let's
You're
move
igniting
on.
fire in this sense.
No.
No.
I can
He said
remember
something.
how-
Broku.
let's
He
go.
said
needs to be
something. He
warned.
said something. Let's move on. He said something. He said something.
Okay.
I know what Uku just said now. Let me not say anything. Let's proceed.
No, let's just proceed.
Okay, Saturday being the 24th of June, yes, we'll be having a global morning devotion, solemn procession once again by states and nations. 12 o'clock will feature tug of war. Then 1 p.m. will feature Abbas International Retreat, singing competition and talk show. Yes, on the grand finale we also have Saturday being the grand finale. Yes, we also have Abbas International Congress and unveiling of Abbas International Scholarship Program. Yes, permit me, it's not here on this itinerary, but today being the 23rd of June is going to be the scholarship exams for Abbasites, ranging from those in the higher institution and those also undergoing the postgraduate courses too. Yeah, so you're free to come and watch how to write the exams. You can stay from afar and watch how the exams is going to go. It's going to be wonderful. I think we had something like that.
Can an exam ever be wonderful?
Definitely, exams are wonderful when you're well prepared.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I believe that no matter how prepared you are, you might see a question and you'll be asking yourself, like, am I in this department?
Understand what I'm trying to say? Definitely, under exam conditions and tensions, you might not get it on a scale of 100. But you know you must get more than the pass mark, which
Anyways,
is 50.
of course.
Definitely, when you start hitting 70, 80, you're happy. Definitely, that is when
that
the exam.
depends on when the result is out.
No, definitely, you must know when you write an exam and come out victorious.
Very. You don't know when you write and you know you wrote well.
Okay, let's proceed.
Okay.
And on Sunday, yes, we'll be having Global Morning Devotion again and Thanksgiving service with the Holy Father and special appreciation by international and also launching of International Evangelical Bus. Wow, that will be on Sunday, and that's the rundown for the activity. It's now your normal anniversary according to Sister Rosa.
I don't know, it's just piercing his heart. I don't know. Cool.
All right.
No, I am happy. That's why I'm chuckling.
Okay.
Are we done? Are you good?
Yes, I'm good. I'm
Okay.
done.
Okay, thank you so much. That was a rundown of everything that we had and we're still going to have for this week anniversary, being the Abbas International.
Yeah.
We'll jump straight into the business of the day, which is the topic of the day. And I'll allow Sister Peace Me to give us the topic.
Okay, no problem. Today we will be looking at, being that it is the week of the Association of Brotherhood Academic Scholars, so everything we will be looking at will revolve around the education setting or educational setting. Thank you. So the topic here I have here is, as tertiary institution impacted the world with knowledge to grow or to destroy? Are you agreeing to the fact that tertiary education has been able to, add or have any beneficial impact on the youth, or has it been able to, or what has it done? Is it just destroying the world, the mentality of the youth, or restricting them to one particular ideology? Whichever way you understand the question, we believe that we will also be waiting for your own response, your own comments, what you feel is right. Let me repeat the question. The question again says, as tertiary institution impacted the world with knowledge to grow or to destroy? So I know this question sounds, has it or has it not? Anyways, I'll leave it to, because I know Brian Okuye is saying, please don't call me, Sister Ruth is just thinking. But Brother Eric is always ready. Like I used to say, he is a professor, amongst us. Yes, so of course he will have a lot to say. So let me start with him, brother.
No, if I have a lot to say, definitely behind the set we have our guests who are going to come on set.
Okay.
Yes, and say one or two. No, they're not going to
just
say
the one you know. Don't.
No. They are going to say a lot, so we will just give our own quota. But definitely, I know we'll not land on the same page.
No problem. Just say your own mind.
Okay. But before then, please, I'll urge you, our beloved viewer, to also warm up. Because we also need your input on this topic. You can decide to call us or drop comments on our live chat to tell us, give us your own view of this topic. Thanks in advance.
All right. Okay, I'll start by this way. Life generally is given to us by choices. Understand? We make choices every day, and the choices we make brings out either a positive output or a negative output. For me, research definitely is a means for us to see something positive or something negative. Yes. For me, today, I might be different. I'm serious.
No
I might
problem.
Be
just
really
go on. Just go on. Yes. As long as you have the side of one person or not.
Now, growing up as a child, you see from your background, your parents will tend to tell you that you must not do this, you must not do this, you must not do this. And you see a child leaves his home and goes to the city to venture into becoming what he or she wants to become, and then getting into the higher institution. If the child is not really, really strong and does not have that morals coming from the home, definitely you tend to say that 90% of the people these days that are produced in higher institutions do not come out with good character, but they come out with certificates.
Okay.
Understand? Now,
90%.
Yes.
So you're saying that it's only but 10% we have that have come out from the institution with perhaps
both results and character. You say, when you're collecting,
it's very arguable. When you say 90%, I think 90% is.
I'm going very far.
Large chunk. Yeah, it's very.
Because I should count Sister Rose, because definitely she has a good character and she just came out from the institution.
Even yourself, and also if you look at the streets, some of the people causing the chaos are not really out from school.
Are you serious? No, that's not true. Nigeria has a large chunk of unemployed people. Currently,
are you talking about
unemployment? Very true, but they are not the one causing the chaos that we have in Nigeria.
Is that what you think?
Yes or no?
Is that what you think?
No, not what we think. I don't want us to base anything on what we think.
Okay.
Let's base it on facts every time.
Mm-hmm.
When you get out to white markets, who do you see? What do you see?
Okay, now
you see a bunch of graduates going around with their files,
because you might not have gotten an interaction.
Please, I think I am graduate today. Please,
this is what you must know. Most of them are graduates.
Yes.
They are graduates.
Yes.
And in Nigeria, you know how it is when you leave school. You know how much you spend in school. You know how you come out, having so much hopes.
Okay.
And then those hopes will now be, defeated.
Shattered. Yes.
Shattered.
Very arguable.
And whatever comes to your table, you have to do with, because you want to make ends meet.
Okay.
Exactly. They are doing their businesses, although we tend to see them in a different perspective, but they are making ends meet. If they don't do that, you know what will happen to you?
So when you're talking about making ends meet, are you talking about in the terms of robbing someone, or
they are not robbing somebody?
I'm coming, because you're talking about ends meet right here. So they would do whatever it takes to make sure that they have something to take to home, or perhaps put in the stomach. Okay, so are you saying how can you define that point? Because we are talking about the act of destruction here, where you see people constituting nuisance in wherever they find themselves. And now you're talking about someone putting the food in his or her tummy. We have, when you go to like he rightly mentioned, we have tout there. And when you're looking at it, perhaps, I'm not just trying to paint anyone black, but then these touts really do not have academic background. When we are talking about, I can remember. I'm coming.
I can prove it. I remember. Let me tell you something.
In schools.
I remember my brother saying. I remember we were just standing by the road, and there was this there was this guy, you know, a bus just drove past us, and there was a guy just hanging by the door.
Okay.
And my brother just stopped me and said, "You will not believe if I tell you that was my
classmate."
Okay.
Yes.
Very simple.
But he is doing
this is
it
somebody
just.
that was even his. This was the class rep.
Okay.
You can
But
imagine.
was the person
but
constituting his answer at that point?
Listen.
Okay.
If he did not mention it at that time, I would have thought maybe he's a tout, or he did not have money, or his parents did not have money to push him.
True, very true.
Okay.
Very true. I think we are having like a misconception in all of this. If you go out there, in fact, there are a large chunk of youths in Nigeria that are very unemployed.
Yes.
And they are out there doing different things. Some of them are selling in the market, hanging on buses. They are all, now, what we are trying to point out is that a large chunk of them are not committing chaos. Yes. Now, that guy that you saw, how did he look hanging on that bus? Was he hitting people on the road?
Okay.
Was he doing all? If you see someone that is educated to a very large scale of research, if you see someone that is educated, they tend to always have
attitude is different.
A little bit of structure to whatever they are doing.
Yes.
They don't engage because they know the value of life.
Yes.
So they don't engage into chaos and quarrel very easily. They don't engage into fights very easily. So when I mentioned WAT, for instance, I was specifically talking about the touts that caused chaos, not the people walking. Now we have so many graduates out there in WAT, in fact, doing very well, and most of them are even doing very well.
Yes.
Doing very well. But then when you say a large number, let me land. When you say a large number of them are the ones causing chaos, that is where I totally disagree with you. Like a large number of them are doing very well. 90% of them are doing very well. I think it's 10% that might be. In fact, I wouldn't say everything. No, honestly, I know that we have a large number that is not employed, but they are not the one causing the entire They are not trying to die. If you've gone to school, I don't think you really want to die. But when you see those people that are ready to give their life at all times, most of the time they can't even speak English.
Okay, bro, cool. Let's leave
So, bro, Eric was.
Now, let's look at this aspect now. So, as I was saying now, let's look at the things that terrifies us. We know that war terrifies us.
Sure.
Yeah.
Normally, we're supposed to go to school to learn, to improve what maybe the Lord has given to us naturally, to enhance growth in man's life. But you see, most people take delight in producing things that will be harmful to man. We've noticed that most of the plagues we've witnessed during our time is the cause of research.
Okay.
Do you understand? Now, you see, normally man is not always comfortable having a little idea about something. He wants to go far. He wants to make research. He wants to understand this. He wants to know more. And the cause of knowing more has brought more damage. Now you see, now we are not safe. Sometimes we breathe in different things. Normally, we're not supposed to be going to the hospital often, but it is due to the cause of research. Doing this, doing that, doing that has caused so many things, and it's happening to us. Now let's go to the aspect of wars. You see, normally we're not supposed to have war, but the aspect of research has made us to understand that as it goes now, we have to produce so things, so admonitions. But this is not supposed to be the aim of education. Education is supposed to make us, for us to understand that we can come and foster our lives and make life a little bit comfortable for us, not to go the other way around. For me, I think impacting, like, there are some courses that are not supposed to be taught.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
For instance,
no, I will not want to say that.
Okay.
But there are some courses that are not supposed to be taught,
I have a
and there are
question.
some things that are not supposed to be taught. You understand? But the aspects of research have made some people to understand that if I use this on a particular person that does not know this, I can have supreme mercy over this person. You understand? So I'm looking at it at this aspect that I know it has already gone far. We cannot be able to draw it back to where it is now. Understand? But I know that if we understand that most things that are taught in the higher institution are not supposed to be taught, definitely we have to drop them down. Now, let's come to the moral aspect. As I was saying, most children leave their homes well trained, but when they go to the higher institution, they do not portray the same character which they left back at home.
Do the teachers there sit you down and start imputing in you immoral teachings?
Now there are so many things that happens. As I was saying, when you're graduating in learning and in character.
Of course. Yes.
Definitely. Nowadays, most of our lecturers are not even interested in graduating people in learning and in character. They put more pressure on exams and they just want you to come out as a successful student, not knowing what is behind you. They don't know what you're facing, what you're encountering. You know the kind of pressures that we do have when we're in the institution, both from the guys and for the women. For the women also, they go undergo different kind of pressure to just meet up and make sure that you come up with flying colors. Nobody knows what you have done to come up with flying colors. So at the end of the day, instead of graduating somebody in good character and in learning, you just getting somebody with certificates. At the end of the day, this person can come up and cause chaos in the world. We are witnessing that.
That is because this is not here in like you are talking about private universities where
I'm talking about everywhere.
No. What the way I understand what you're saying, it should be in a private school where you know all your students. Not in like a federal, you know what I mean? You know how you will not be able. You will not be able to note. Fine, you know them by their faces. You might even don't know their names, and they are just too much. Maybe in a class you have over 100. But if you're going to a private university, you know maybe you don't even have up to 50, or even if it's up to 50, it's not more than 50. There you will be able to spot everybody. If anything happens, okay, it's sister A or brother B that did this. You get not in federal.
Okay. So brother David, I want to get you right. So I really understood what you said. In fact, and I even agree to some of the facts that you've stated. But in general, do you say that the tertiary institutions have caused more harm
than good?
Okay, yes.
Just see.
No.
I
have to be diplomatic on this.
Okay, but before you answer, you also said something. I know we are not debating here, but we have to set some facts clear. You said something that in the school they are supposed to, or in the tertiary institution, that the lecturers or the teachers are to teach, produce the student not just with the certificate, but also with good character. Then I can remember back then when I was in secondary school, my teacher once told us that the secondary school is a platform where you remold yourself, you put yourself in the right track. He said, do you know why? Because when you go to the tertiary institution, it is assumed that you have passed through the molding stage. And right here, what you are there. Remember, before now, tertiary education was just for those who are, maybe you are capable, you are matured enough. I can remember that here where my mommy would tell me that when you have a child that just started the university, then though it wasn't called university, that's how it was called then, they'll be college. They'll be so happy that that person is now seen as a very mature. You see grown-up people now vibing to go to the college and all of that. But right now we have children from 16 years. I know, like you and I, you must attest to the fact that maybe when you started, you were much more younger. You understand? We have children.
Okay, we have a caller. Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning, briefly.
Good morning, brother David. Yes, sir.
Good morning, brother David.
First of all, I greet the 4 Musketeers this morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
You guys this morning, even I'm busy here too. Just let me contribute briefly on this topic.
Okay.
First and foremost, happy anniversary to all this year's scholars, the Abba Fives.
Thank you.
This is their week, and we pray the Father to strengthen them and use them as example to the world.
Amen.
When we're talking about education standards, in Nigeria, of course, as a case study, we talk about the world, it's different entirely. The education has, if you ask me, I would tell you that education has done more harm than good.
Wow.
I like how straight
you have a backup there.
Listen, presently.
Yeah.
Why do I say so? Look at our educational settings. You'll find out that the teachers, the lecturers, are equally paid. How many of the teachers or lecturers impact character, knowledge to these students? It will surprise you to know that most of the lecturers or professors or what have you, they are very corrupt. Very, very corrupt. So what are they? What they expect to impact into the students, they impact it differently entirely. If you look at a child goes to school and you're supposed to learn. Instead of learning, they are busy, doing some just school to the 4 walls of the school and come out with a certificate. Now, even the educational system that is supposed to bring them up, they teach them a different thing entirely. Let me surprise you. The father's son just finished an exam, GSS 3 exam, in a private school that is attending. But you know that the teacher is asking them to pay amount of money per day so that they will be taught in the exam. I told them that I'm not paying a dime because my child is ought to be taught the subject and something that will bring him up. Now, if you are teaching this child to sort or to bribe his way, so as to pass the exam, what are you teaching that child? What do you want that child to become in future? That child will equally maintain that standard, that way of life, that you must bribe your way, you must do this, you must settle this, you must settle that. You all are aware that most of the students in schools these days, they bribe lecturers for them to pass out. So what are we learning? If we go to school to learn to acquire a certificate, are you learning character? Are you learning what knowledge are being imparted to you? Even the private university we're talking about, they are equally same. They are all like that. Now, let's look at those who have graduated from school, who we look up to, that they are top notch. They are still the 4 walls of school and they are supposed to be different. Look at them in government. Look at them in state. Look at them in different phases of life. What do you hear from them? Are you not surprised that a sitting senator in the United Assembly made a public confession of the wife who is a judge and paid people for them to win cases, which is not supposed to be. So what character, what knowledge are you talking about that they learn in the school? So why I'm saying that education in this part of the world has caused a lot of problems, and that is why in this kingdom, the kingdom of God, thank God this is Abbas week. In this Abbas week, the Father teaches us that we should learn how to live a exemplary life as Abbasites. You as an Abbasite, if you are in school, read your book. Do not say because you are an Abbasite, you use the Father's book and you are sent from school. And at the end of it all, you go and snort yourself up. You will come out on nurture. And at the end of it all, you saw yourself. But don't you look at the form of Christians 4 or 3 days now. If people are not well trained, do you think the Father will choose people to work with Starcross? He doesn't do it because you are different. So by and large, if I want to rate what the education has done in this part of the world, Nigeria as a case study, I will tell you that 70% of our graduates, they didn't learn anything. Just a few, let's say 30%. And the few 30% are those that went to school to learn, to acquire knowledge, character, and discipline.
Thank you so much.
I don't know if you have any questions to ask me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Just one question before you run. It's a very personal question though. Do you think that you will let the father's child, your child, go to a tertiary institution or attend a tertiary institution?
I can't hear you. Repeat the question.
Okay. Do you think that you will let your child attend a tertiary institution?
Why? He will.
Okay.
That's why I'm teaching him character. And
Alright.
equipping him. If the teacher told my son, the father's son, to bring money so that they will teach him in all the subjects. And I said no.
Thank you so much.
I'm just saying, I'm putting a standard.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Brother David, for giving us your 2 cents. It's a very smart one. Thank you.
Okay, I think I need to say something because right now I was trying to arrive at something before Brother David called him. Thank you so much, Brother David. But I'm of the opinion that the tertiary education institutions, they are not responsible. The lecturers in tertiary education, they are not responsible for molding the attitude or the character of your child. You are, as a parent, responsible for the character of your child. The church is responsible. That's why it's always good you put a child, maybe through Sabbath and all of that. And secondly, the secondary school level. because that's where the teachers or that still they have that young mindset in which whatever you inculcate in them. I went through the tertiary institution, you did, and every other person. And I believe that there were some things you said no to. Not because the lecturers there molded you to learn how to say no, but because you have been given this background, training how to say no, how to stand for what is right. Let's look at it because at this point I'm feeling
okay, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Would you let your child, your daughter, or your child to live in the hostel?
That is okay, fine. Live in the hostel. We have students there. These children, they are from somewhere. My daddy once said that the university ground is a place where there's this word he used. You get to meet so many people.
Socialize.
You socialize. You meet with geniuses. You meet with touts. You meet with different people because these people are coming from somewhere. They are bringing their attitude somewhere. But as a child of God, I've seen so many Christians or so many children who had this background training. They stayed in the hostel. I can remember the first time I went to the hostel. I saw some attitude that I wasn't brought up with, and I was able to say no. Because I knew that I was coming from somewhere, those training or those...
So would you let your child...
How long did you stay in the hostel?
I never stayed in the hostel.
It's not a bad thing.
But wait, let me explain.
I'm arriving at somewhere right now.
Yes.
Now, you said you allow your child to live in the hostel.
She visited the hostel.
Would you
She
be
did not
visiting
stay.
or you keep somewhere like a spy to always, look at the kind of
Listen,
the kind of people
let me tell
your
you
child
something.
is socializing
Let me
with.
tell you something.
Okay.
I know that the hostel is a ground where so many things happens, and I've heard of it. But I feel if you train up a child...
You've not heard of it. You've been...
Wait
you have
now.
seen it.
Yes, I've seen it.
Yes,
Yes, let's accept the fault.
Uh-huh.
Let's accept the fact. I've seen it. But I believe that I was in the midst of people I know they were corrupt. I'm sorry, but using that word, they were to the point, like, so bad. You understand? But then, because I had that training, I can't do this, I can't do that. I uphold that, I don't know what, that moral value. You understand? So you are not telling me that the lecturer there, who is who is there to inculcate knowledge on you. I know we are supposed. If a lecturer, okay, like today, if a lecturer refuses to take bribe, you see a student kidnapping that lecturer. It happens.
No.
It happens.
No.
Wait
No.
now.
No.
It
Don't
has
go
happened.
there.
It has happened.
Don't go there.
Hold on, allow her to
No,
land.
actually, it rarely happens.
Okay,
it happens.
let's okay. There's this point. There's this
Don't say it happens as
information.
if every time lecturers get kidnapped.
There's this particular incident I heard
Yeah.
where, according to what they said, the lecturer is a very good lecturer. He does not accept bribes. He does not do this. He does not do that. But at some point, there was this story or this incident where we heard that he was kidnapped.
I am not really sure that can happen. From what I know, and I believe, if a lecturer is strict and does not take bribe, every student offering that course,
Would
you see,
sit up.
will make sure they attend class, take everything very serious. I have a lecturer, his name is Ita Akban. He taught to me math method when I was in my final year, understand? We all know that when Ita Akban is coming to class, we are over 50-something to 60. Everybody must be intact. He came to class one day. The day was that day that we had a downpour in the morning, and he fixed the class. He called me, class rep, I'm having a class with you today. I already announced. And normally, as students, sometimes we feel reluctant. My few friends called me and said, "Oh, can we shift the class?" I was like, "It's true, the weather." We were about shifting the class, but I was in school. We were in school. We were about shifting the class, only for him to just arrive and say, "We are starting the class now." Okay, no, he came to class. He gave us extra 10 minutes. He came before the time. He gave us 10 minutes to arrive. We were sitting down. I started calling people that the class is holding. Thank God I have not even posted that we are shifting the class. He stood there. Oh, he waited. He said, "Okay, let's start." He now told us we should tear a sheet of paper. We thought we were supposed to write test. We just thought the sheet. He said, "Write your name." We wrote our name. He said, "Write as if you're writing test."
Okay.
We wrote everything. He now said, "Submit."
Okay.
He now said, "This is 10 marks for coming to class today."
Okay.
You understand that kind of thing? Because he's very, very strict. He said, coming to the class matters a lot. Now in Nigeria, most people, we believe that, see, we don't have the same IQ, you understand?
Sure.
We put more pressure on certificates, not learning. Now there's a way you're supposed to teach a child. We have attendance, we have tests, we have exams. Understand? If you consider attendance you have a mark. If you consider test, you have a mark. If you consider exam, you have a mark. By so doing, we will not have that massive failure. Now, you just say, lecturer will just come to class. If you like, come to the class. Don't come to the class. It does not concern him. It's just after his exams. Once you write the exam, if you like, don't pass. Don't write well. Not after you know.
Okay.
So it's really, really bad.
Yeah.
This is the foundation they have laid. So you will not see a standard lecturer keeping principles. There are some principles. If you're doubting me, go and check in China.
No, I'm not doubting
If a
you.
student fails in a particular class, they will query the lecturer that,
yeah.
why is this particular student failing? Because your work is to impact both character and in learning. That is the same thing. Most of them, we look up to them as fathers.
Okay.
Imagine you looking at somebody as a father, then you see him giving you some kind of advice, telling you some kind of thing, you're seeing some kind of thing you're not supposed to do. Understand, we are alive, not everything we need to say. Understand me.
Okay.
For me, I'm telling you, the tertiary institution is not really impacting what it's supposed to impact.
Okay,
to
we
the
are
students.
agreeing
I have
to
something
the
to
we are
say
disagreeing
here.
to
Yes.
agree,
Okay.
Sister Ruth.
Yeah.
I am here to.
And while you're saying, please also give your points.
Okay, I am here to say that tertiary institution is not really doing well. Yeah.
Okay, please
Yeah,
go.
I have
Why?
my backup.
Okay,
Yeah.
please do. The ball is now in your court.
Oh.
Okay, I think we have a new caller. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Yeah, what's your name and where you calling us from?
Hello?
Yes,
Good
we
morning.
can hear you.
Gladys.
Yes, this is Mr. Gladys.
Ah,
I
okay.
wanted to make an input here.
Good morning, Sister Gladys.
Special greetings to all of you in the house.
Thank you. We greet
Thank
you
you.
too.
Uncle, Eric, Sister Ruth, and Sister Smith.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
We work doing. I want to talk a little bit about the situation of things on campuses. The world over, most of the problems that students run into, some of them are the cause of some of the problems, because they go to school, they're there on their own, and they go to meet up with parents, they want to live lifestyle above what they have been taught at school. Students have been killed in the past for being friendly with cult members on campuses. So the situation where a student is on campus and is not behaving well has nothing to do with the lecturers or the parents. It depends on what the child wants. So I believe that this week of the Abbas celebration, we can come to use that to from our students on campuses. Those that when they go to school, they are supposed to bend down to read their books, go to classes. Some of them they skip classes or they attend white parties. Early in the morning when they're supposed to be in classes, you don't see them in classes. So I pray the Father to use this week to use cultism on campuses, also to bless our students to be more attentive in school, learn what they have been taught,
Amen.
Amen.
avoid problems. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
very much, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Sister Gladys. Thank you for dropping your 2 cents for us.
Okay, Sister Ruth. Mhm.
Okay, so as I was saying, when you go to school, you've studied, you've done everything,
Yeah.
but then after exams, a lecturer would still stay and say you have to come sort.
Okay,
discuss,
that's it.
right.
Okay.
Now
That's
these
different.
students don't. They are not working.
Yeah.
All their time is in school. They are not
Yeah.
doing any side hustling. Everything they have is coming from their caregivers or their parents. Now you're expecting this child to come and give you a particular sum of money. Where do you want this child to get it from?
Sorry to cut you. Now, this brings us down to what Sister Gladys has said. You see, now at this particular point in time, most students would be like, okay, there's no need coming to the class. Let me go and hustle.
No,
Okay.
let me land.
Okay,
Let me have a
please
safe
land.
landing because
Okay.
I'm coming from a very different
Okay.
angle. You want this student to come and give you money. Where do you want this student? And like the lecturers don't even care where you want to get this money. And that is why we have scammers everywhere. These scammers are actually students. You get, because they need to scam to pay.
Sure.
Because no matter, they don't want to know how they are, like anyhow they want to do, just want to finish and graduate, get a good job, right? This is how they go into all this. Their friends would like, okay, come, this is how I managed to pay mine. I will teach you how to do it. They stay in their houses and do this to get money to go and pay. You think they go to hustle? They don't hustle. They stay in their room. They comfort
Pressing
of their
laptop.
exactly to get. Now this is why if you go to some school surroundings, you see all these birth centers. The people that are really patronizing them are students.
Okay.
And why do you think they patronize them mainly after exams? Why do you think they go there? They are going
We
there
need to do
hustle.
research, sister.
Not research.
No, I need to do my own research.
I have seen it.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
we have all seen it. Immediately after exams, they go there. They are hustling for what do they call it?
For funds.
For money, so they can go and sort
Sort.
for this thing. Their
Particular
source this thing. Source funds. Let me
Okay.
put it that way.
We need to put it in quotes.
Exactly. This is why they
Okay.
do those things. Some of them won't be able. Maybe they don't have the luck to go and play these games and win. So they do another one. That is, they sit in their houses and scam people.
Scam people.
These are students. You think they are not scholars? They are scholars.
Good
because
money.
otherwise they will not even have the idea. They will sit down, they'll brainstorm. This is how we are going to do it. Before you know it, they will start. And I just pity some sisters who cannot do this and who cannot do the scamming and who cannot also play bet.
Bet.
They do
They have their
other
ways.
Means.
they do other mundane things. You get?
It's really it's really disheartening.
This is very, very bad. If you allow a student to read, write, and then you give to the student what he or she deserves,
he fails,
all
he
these
fails.
things will not be.
If he fails, he fails.
Exactly. The
Definitely.
student will sit up.
I'm
Yes,
wondering because I
most
know
of the
someone
students-
is out there
most of
laughing
the
at Brother
students-
Eric at this point.
Most of the students
No,
actually
but-
like challenge. If you challenge
True.
them that way, you get. I had a lecturer who would not even do that. In fact, they are much there. They'll tell you it's what you like. Giggle is giggle. Garbage in, garbage out. What you write is what I give you. Don't come to me later to say, okay, sir, I have this. Please step me up. I need a B or I need
A lot of
a
students
A.
are also
They-
patronizing this.
They will
right?
tell you.
Yes.
They will tell you as they are coming. They'll tell you, don't come. If you come, I will write your name and submit. You will leave the school and go to where you will be at liberty
Sure.
to do it. You get, and they
Okay.
are very strict and they are very serious about this. So with this
speak.
few points of mine,
I hope I've been able to convince. Okay, let's hear from Brother
Let me also say something.
Oku's side.
Things I think I'm very lucky to have heard from everyone.
I haven't said mine yet.
I thought you started.
No.
She has been a
I was the
contributor.
anchor.
Oh, you.
She has been a contributor.
It's alright.
Okay.
It's alright. I think on a very large scale, I want to speak like on a very large scale because listening to most of us, I think we've really been dwelling on some bad lecturers, and I know in most countries, like some of the two callers that have called us in, I'm sure they're watching us from outside of Nigeria.
Yeah.
And there are some other schools, tertiary schools in outside of the country. Where if you try bribery, you will end up in jail. If you are being reported, if there is an atom, in fact, if they just suspect that you attempted but you did not collect the money, you see yourself in jail, roughly 2-3 years, and you come back again, and you may not really be able to teach. So you might go back in Sunu and stuff. So that's why I want to speak on a very large scale. I think tertiary institution has not, I don't want to say has done more harm. It hasn't actually, and that is why we
You're
have
having
invested.
a stand?
Yeah, and that is why we have invested so much in tertiary institution.
Okay.
If you look at why the US is the richest country and the world power, is because of education. They have and why we call them world power is because of the numbers of billionaires that they have. Almost everything. Let me
Go on.
Almost everything that we use technically come from them.
Okay.
If you want to check the YouTube that we use, the Facebook that we use, in fact, almost everything was originated there. In fact, the lighting from the grassroots, you may be surprised that even the mic we're using might be from either Japan or the US.
Okay.
But generally, the US invested so much in education. And I know basically some countries like the US, the UK, Oxford, Harvard, Stanford, most of those universities, you will get arrested instantly if you are being known for bribery.
Okay.
So that is why I don't want to speak on just Nigeria or just some of the tertiary institutions that are very close to us and that are very familiar to us. Now, they invested so much in education that although there are always pros and cons, just like what Brother Eric said. In fact, I really want to also support, applaud what he said on the fact that some of the pandemic that we got and some of the illness that we are getting, yes, out of intense research to just get to know more, get to know more. But although it's not bad to research, but sometimes some people take it very extreme, because look at how, if you want to reason and look at how the nuclear bomb first came in place, it was out of education, and the way Hiroshima was bombed was, okay, Manhattan Project, there was a war, then Americans just brought all the smartest people, including Einstein, that was not even from America. Okay, so, and before you know it, they created something very dangerous that up till today can, in fact, end life as we know it on the planet.
Now let me cut you a little now. Currently now, Russia are growing uranium, which is very dangerous. And now they believe that nobody can stand them. Because of what? They have something they can use to wipe everybody away.
Okay.
Do you understand that? I no one really wanted to go and dwell on that. You understand?
Almost, some countries I know are fighting, to gain the world power. But actually, the power is here in Nigeria. With that being said,
but I would like to
call for a break. When we come back, please stay with us.
Okay.
Star Cross Television is the only entertaining station with spiritual messages reaching the world. Star Cross Television is the only. I feel your love. I feel your love in my life.
Yes, music. I feel your love in my life all about. I see your blessings all around me. I see many favors coming my way from you, Lord. I feel your presence all around me. I see your light. I see your light shining on me.
Lord, I was weak, heartbroken, your strength that made me strong again. I was down, you raised me up, and hungry, you fed me and set me on high.
Lord, I was blind, you restored my sight. Hopeless and helpless, you came to my rescue. Was lost in the world, you found me and remolded me. I feel your love. I feel your love in my life. I see. Shining on me.
I had turbulent nights and twisted dreams. Life was a mess and my hope was lost. You came to me and gave me hope and zeal to carry on. I was seen as a loser man, but Lord, you made me a winner man. Day after day, they call me a minor case, but Lord, you made me a major case.
I feel your love.
You are a wonderful God.
I feel your love in my life. I see your light. I see your light shining on me.
The last time I made my research,